You are tasked with generating the first numRows of Pascal's triangle. Pascal's triangle is a triangular array where the first and last element of each row is always 1. Each number inside the triangle is a sum of the two numbers directly above it in the previous row. So as you can see from this example, 2, 3, and here 3, and I guess this will be 4, 6, and 4 again. Okay, to generate the Pascal triangle, we need to initialize initialize a triangle. Like we start with an empty array, which we call like a triangle or something, and after that we need to build each row. Like for as you can see here, like we are generating an array, and after that we building each row, and for each row which will have I or 0 indexed, create an array with I plus 1 elements, all set to 1. And after that, we fill the elements between the first and last position using a formula like row that j, for example, will equals row the I minus 1. Okay, I will show you the formula because I cannot just say it right now. It will not make any sense. We could start in the code. Okay, so first we will have like const. I will call it results. So result. It will be an empty array. We can call it triangle as well. Like to whatever pleases you. But I used to do results, so I will use results, and I will return this result. And in the middle, I will just create a for loop. Let I equals 0, and I should be less than nums rows, and I plus plus. Okay. So okay, so we create right now we're doing this for each row. After that, we need to do it for each value because we have row and values. Like we have a 2D array. So we can first, well, as you can see here, all the beginning and last rows, every row starts with 1 and its end with 1 as well. So we say like const row will equals new array, and we could say it will be equals I plus 1 because and after that we fill it with 1 because each element started with 1, so we'll put 1 for all the other elements as well because this will help us in the future, and you will see why. Okay, so we need to like fill the values for the current row, excluding the first and the last elements. This is a pretty important one. So how we do this? We create a for loop again here. So for let j equals 1. So we are excluding the first element, and j should be less than I. Okay, that means j will not equal at all the length of the element, the last element, and j plus plus. Okay, what we should do here? Okay, so I'll say row of j, which will be all the elements which are not in the beginning or the end. How we can define the values? So I would say it will be equals result. Okay, results of I minus 1. So I'm trying to take a specific like previous row of j minus 1 plus result I minus 1 again and j. Okay, let's try to understand what's going on here. So this line calculates the value of an element in the Pascal triangle for a specific row and column. The row I and the column is J. Let's try to understand what's happening here step by step. So the Pascal triangle is built row by row. Each row starts and ends with 1. The elements between the first and the last position are calculated based on the two numbers directly above it in the previous row. How we can find these items? We can find them by this formula, like I minus 1. So we are looking for the previous row, and we have j minus 1 and j by itself. So if I'm looking at like index of, if j equals 2, it will be here in the 3. So j by itself, it will be no, it will equals 2. So it's 2. So index of 2 and index of 1, because it's minus 1. So we get by this way. So yeah, it's it looks like a mess here, but yeah, this is how it works. And after that, I'll say result dot push the row. So we push the entire row. And let me try to run here and see if what is working or not. No, it's not working. Why? Because numRows is not defined. numRows. Let's run it again. Yeah, submit. Yeah, it's working. So yeah, it's working. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope my solution was clear enough for you guys. So yeah, that's it for this video, and see you in the future.